apparently World Cup tourists love America more than we do. Let's check this out.
We are a week into the World Cup happening on American soil, and let me just say, the greatest content I have ever seen on the internet is everyone from other countries coming to the United States and realizing America is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, it's because CNN is what everyone gets in the rest of the world, and CNN fucking hates us, dude. Can you believe this? Like our outgoing news is a network that just talks shit about us constantly. It's actually unreal. It's like from the inside too, right? It's like our representative in the media is just like, America's the worst. Oh my god, like they have like it's like a paradise in Europe. They have all of the healthcare, dude. Constantly.
Especially now when it's like the cool, vogue, trendy thing among young people to just crap all over our own country
exactly.
and say how terrible America is.
I mean, we all hate America.
I never knew what I needed as the anecdote to that.
Griffin, thank you so much for the 500, by the way. Thank you so much. Just thought I'd put this here. Everyone here has just lost the game. Thank you, Griffin. Thank you.
Was a bunch of Europeans flying to the United States to watch their favorite sport. We're calling it soccer now, by the way. Even the Pope tweeted out that it's called soccer, so
nice.
America already won. And unintentionally falling in love with the country even they were programmed to hate in the process. You've got...
Yeah, I've already told the story about this where my aunt from Japan was like shocked at how awesome America was. And it's like she would say shit like about like Trump, and she'd be like, yeah, but you know, Trump did this, this, and this. And I'm like, who the fuck told you that? I was like, what? Like, Trump didn't do that. Who told you that? And she's like, CNN. I was like, oh, wait, what news? Wait, what kind of American news do you guys get over there? CNN. So like everyone in the world gets CNN. Like that's what they're watching to understand what America is. See, I mean, if that was your exposure to America with CNN, then obviously it's gonna be shit, right?
The German guy, Freddy, blowing up all over X for taking a road trip through the American South and discovering fast food and college athletics for the first time. You've got the Scots blasting bagpipes and singing John Denver at the top of their lungs in sports bars. You've got Swedes discovering ranch dressing is basically crack for the first time.
Yeah, apparently, what I heard is that a lot of Europeans were trying to smuggle fucking ranch dressing, and they had to make an announcement that ranch dressing was a liquid, so you can't have it in your carry-on.
And all of it is reinstilling my faith in the reality that the United States of America is indeed the greatest country to have ever...
You know what, though? It's true, though. Like, a good ranch. And, like, when I mean, like, a good ranch, I don't mean, like, store, like, in a jar, like, store in, like, a bottle ranch. I mean, like, real diner ranch. Like, you go to like one of those diners that makes all of their dressings like homemade. It's actually so fucked up because it's like so good, but it's so bad for you.
Existed in the history of the world. You're welcome, Earth. From what I can tell, all of this got started as a massive trend on social media because of one guy from Germany who flew over to watch the Germans play in the World Cup, Freddy, who has created this faceless account. He's actually pasting the face of Cristiano Ronaldo over himself so that people don't know what he looks like. And I actually like this even more because of that. It's just a random German guy and his friends taking a road trip throughout the American South to discover what's so special about the United States of America while cheering on their home country's team. He posted going to Taco Bell for the first time, the Holy Land. On June 8th.
I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know about that one.
House experience at 1 a.m. He said, great food, great prices, friendly staff, 10 out of 10, will be coming back. At this point, I actually think he's been to Waffle House more often than I've ever been to Waffle House, which is pretty incredible. And working their way through the chain of American culinary establishments, of course, had to make a pit stop at Chili's to watch the NBA Finals. I want my baby.
Chili's is like, okay, here's the thing with Chili's. Is Chili's like the best food ever? No, not really. But in 2026, it's a godsend because of just how cheap it is for like what you get. Yeah, it's like in terms of value, it's like the same as going to McDonald's, but like you get so much more.
Back, baby, back.
Red Robin's better than Chili's. Yeah, I like Red Robin more.
I want my baby back. Chili's, baby back.
He did, in fact, feel God in this Chili's tonight. But the marvel at just the sheer abundance of American consumerism is hysterical to me. From the soda fountain machines with a million different choices.
Yeah. Any Europeans in chat know what this is? Or does this confuse you? This is an American. This is very America. Yeah, this is our soda. There's like thousands of flavors. Yeah, it's like a machine that has like thousands of fucking like possible combinations of stuff. It's actually insane. Yeah, it's like a drink machine that you could mix whatever in it. You could modify like the Coke with different flavors. So it's basically you have the soda and then you have modifiers, and then you can make a soda with mods, but then you can mix that with other sodas, and then it just becomes crazy.
Of flavored Sprite, to thinking that this gas station on the side of the road in Alabama was somehow like the pillar of American culture, which I guess it is. This gas station, like what? Don't worry, he did make it to Buc-ee's eventually.
That looks like what they look like around me.
Or even just saying something as simple as
that is very gas station-y in like the middle of buttfuck Egypt.
Of Americans. We were about to walk an hour to the stadium in the rain to save money on an Uber, and the receptionist at the hotel that we were parked in front of decided to drive us there. Freddy falling in love with American interactions, food, establishments, culture, has now
just don't go to like major cities like and expect it to be great.
Made the rest of the country take stock in what makes our country so special to begin with. As you guys may know, I married into a die-hard Auburn family. My husband Brock grew up in Birmingham area in Alabama, and his whole family like bleeds Auburn, to the point that his mom's fiance actually gave me this sticker to put on one of my water bottles so that Libby even can be a die-hard Auburn fan. And the first game that Freddy attended happened to be inside of the Auburn Stadium. Now, I have only been to one Iron Bowl, one Auburn football game in my tenure married into an Auburn family, but it was quite an electric experience. This was the only SEC football game I've ever been to. And now seeing a different type of football game played in the stadium, you can just feel the Americanism radiating through the screen.
Holy crap, there's so many people, man. Can you imagine that? Look at the
And in classic Auburn fashion, of course, they had to fly the eagle around the stadium. What could possibly be more American?
Wait,
and
what?
he simply tweets, "There's an eagle flying around the stadium." Now up to 12 million views on X.
That's amazing.
But Freddy's journey has now caught the attention of people all over the internet at every level and scale of American culture, including celebrities. And all of these posts are getting like 20, 30, 40, 50 million views on X. Sharing his road trip itinerary out of Alabama, he's now visited several other states around the country, making pit stops at very important, world-famous Buc-ee's.
All right, chat. Which state is your favorite? Not like. Okay, you know what? Except your state. You can't pick your own state, because if you pick your own state, everyone's gonna say their own state. So you can't say your own state. Where you live. So what's your favorite state besides your state? Yeah, mine's Alaska. Alaska's great. Arizona, Louisiana, Alaska, Florida, Louisiana. A lot of Louisiana in the chat I see here. Yeah, Idaho or Alaska. Monarch Phoenix, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. Alaska, yeah, me too. Alaska's great
as well. Posted at 1:55 a.m.
Dude, Lamau, this gas station. True.
2 days ago, dude, LMAO, this is a gas station.
Yeah.
Beyond Buc-ee's, Bass Pro Shops, Outdoor World, wildly important. Although
I love Bass Pro Shop, holy crap.
I have to say, as a Coloradan, it just doesn't really count the same if it's not in the West. I'm sorry, don't come at me, I know. But Bass Pro hits different in the Rocky Mountains, okay? He said, "We found another surreal place on our way. I know some people will say I'm too positive about everything I see." No, you're not, Freddy. Please keep bringing the positivity. But this place was crazy. They have a shooting range.
Yeah, they have fish. Like a guys, imagine a store that has like a fucking river in it with like trout. That's what it like. it's crazy.
in the store the European mind cannot comprehend.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
even celebrities have started to take notice of Freddy's journey.
They have like a shooting gallery. They usually have like an archery range, shooting range. Like you can like shoot guns indoors. They've got like a fishing pond thing, and then they've got the river. Yeah, it's crazy.
Out the country as well, giving him the VIP treatment
And a restaurant.
pretty
Sometimes
much
they have a
everywhere
restaurant.
he goes.
Last time I went to one of those, I went to the restaurant and I got alligator. They just straight up like fried alligator nuggets. They were so good.
Along the way, driving America's highways with Ella Langley. Looks like we have a new tribe of Ella's fellas here in America. And the local radio station gave them a shout out on the radio before playing their new favorite song.
Ross, I don't know if he flew in. Where did he fly into? Florida? Driving to Houston, I believe, something like that. He stayed in Fairhope, Alabama last night. He's been at Bass Pro Shop today. He's been to, I believe, Buc-ee's, and he's documented it all on Twitter. So if you go to Twitter, or X, you look him up at Freddy LA7. So Freddy LA7. Freddy LA7. But anyways, he's become an Ellis fella. He's become a huge fan of Ella Langley, and he shared on his X account last night 2 different occasions that he was listening to WXBM. Yeah. And Ella Langley was on. So thank you for listening, Freddie. Hopefully you enjoy some Ella. Glad you discovered Ella and became an Ella fella like all of us. And y'all check him out. He's got some awesome posts up there. Ella, Morgan.
How cool is that?
That's
like,
great.
Is this
I know.
not the epitome of the American dream? That anyone from anywhere can make an impact and be noticed and have experiences beyond any of your wildest expectations? Ella, by the way, has noticed herself at this point and invited Freddie and his friends to come to her concert in Oklahoma City. I'm sure we're going to see a whole lot of behind the scenes backstage content from that. Crazy. But whether you're a famous country music singer or just a fan of Freddie's content, people all over America have fallen in love with this young man's road trip, which begs the question, like you see on all of these viral posts lately, if you want to hate America, you should probably watch the news, but if you want to love America, you should drive across it.
That's
true. You have an American road trip planned for this summer? Because this has inspired me. This is amazing. As he crossed the border into Louisiana, he posted that someone had taken the time to drive to the Welcome to Louisiana sign and put up a homemade sign underneath it that just said, "Welcome, Freddy." Like, he got
Louisiana though has the craziest food. Like actually, like it's like a really unique American cuisine in Louisiana. It's like a mix of like French and like it's wild. It's really really good though. I love the food in like Louisiana. I feel like the like Cajun food is like my favorite.
On the Louisiana State University campus and got offered a private VIP tour of the soccer facility with free LSU jerseys. That then escalated into a VIP private tour of the Saints Stadium and the Pelicans facilities before heading over to Texas and arriving in Houston. Not exactly the metropolis that most Americans would point to as like the best example of an American city.
Good food though.
I've been to Houston lately, but not my favorite place to drive through.
Yeah,
no
true.
offense. Posting Houston. OMG. And once in Houston, JJ Watt put them up at a fancy hotel. And when they come back to their hotel in the evenings, they just have goodies and VIP swag galore waiting for them every night. This is also insane. We found this when we got back to our room, and then someone even sent cupcakes to our room. I genuinely don't understand how it has gotten to this point. We are just normal World Cup tourists. And isn't that exactly the point, though? You can just be a normal tourist and come to the United States of America, marveling at the things that are a cultural difference from how you grow up in a place like Germany, and even get the attention of someone like JJ Watt or Ella Langley, who are so grateful for your optimism and your positivity.
Dude, it's refreshing to anyone from America. Like anyone, I feel like I speak for almost all of like, Americans that are actually American loving people. Like it's so refreshing because all we hear is just fucking shit from the news. Like we all hate the news. The news is just constantly bitching about everything. And it's so stupid.
How negative our media always is.
And
all of a sudden you find yourself like the center of attention for an entire country.
Yeah, it's like thank God. Right? Like you have you have these people actually like covering actual places in America rather than just the typical CNN shit, and it's so refreshing. So it's like of course like Americans would really really like it.
on social media. That is the American spirit and the American dream. Freddy's experience is just
Well,
now.
the other thing too is you have to understand that a lot of these crackheads that control the cities, it's nothing like that in the countryside. And I'd imagine honestly it's the same in like Europe, like in, you know, the UK or whatever, that there's people that live in the countryside that are super awesome, super nice, and super proud of like their culture and their, you know, their history, and then they're just drowned out all the time. They're drowned out by, like, we both have sort of the same problem where we're being drowned out by a ton of people that hate our countries and refugees and illegal immigrants. And then on top of that, you have, you know, again, like these freaking idiots that are supposed to be our countrymen that just constantly talk shit. And like, I don't understand what they want, really. But yeah. Brainwashed commies, dude, yeah. Basically.
Starting to cross into the world of politics and government. The Houston Police Department hosted him and his friends to eat real Texas barbecue and get to meet an American police department. And even the mayor of Houston now has given him a signed handwritten note saying,
no refugees,
"Hello,
only
Freddy, thank you
invasive
so much
parasites."
for
Well,
visiting."
like almost every, like, to be honest, almost all like 99% or some shit of refugees don't even fit the criteria for being a refugee, because you can't refugee across the world. It doesn't make any sense. If you're a refugee, you go to the next available country, not like 10 countries over. Like, what is that? Yeah, Nugachina, thank you so much for the 100. Tazi's will never recover from this.
Houston, good luck, signed by the mayor. I think we should work on getting this man's to the White House, but we'll see. And because we have all fallen in love with Freddy's content so much, this has now exploded a massive conversation on the internet from tourists from other countries experiencing American culture for the first time too. And if you've ever felt, recently anyway, pessimistic or angry or negative about the trajectory of our country, nothing will restore your faith more than just looking up World Cup tourists in America. Elsa from Sweden is visiting for the World Cup, posting her Walmart haul in the trunk of her rental car the other day.
It's cheese balls, bro.
Finally made it to Walmart. Cheese in a can? Question mark. And yes, that's an American flag bikini and cowboy hat for the 4th of July
fucking,
weekend. She visited fine American dining establishment. 12
fucking cheese balls, yeah.
12 out of 10, 5 Michelin stars, the Golden Corral, saying, "I just had an out-of-body experience." And of course, why did no one tell me that ranch sauce is like crack? Europe, we need ranch.
Yeah.
The Japanese fan base for the World Cup has traveled to Texas to watch their team play in Dallas this week, and also is going viral for doing what the Japanese do best: hospitality.
It would be in Dallas.
Not even in their own home or their own country. After the match ended in a tie the other day, the Japanese fans stayed in the stadium in Dallas to clean up the stadium, while
It's classic.
Knicks fans were like lighting police cars and school
Yeah,
buses on
yeah,
fire celebrating.
It's true. And like, let's be honest, guys. Like, let's be real. All of these like good hospitality places, these really really nice places, you might as well be like completely different people from the people that trash stuff when they get upset at something, or their team wins or whatever, and they just want to like inconvenience everyone else. It's like something happened where we kind of split. Like, it really feels that way. Like, we split into, like, two different, like, kinds of people.
Their victory. A
different
tie
species,
for
yeah,
Japan
exactly.
Literally means let's stay and
Cultural,
clean up
a different
this
cultural
disgusting
species.
stadium so that the employees don't have to do it at AT&T.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. You take your trash with you.
This makes me want to go to
Yeah, that's an actual Japanese cultural thing. You take your trash with you, and then you throw it away yourself.
Japan so bad. And it's not even just the fans. The Japanese players made the World Cup Twitter account because they left their dressing room spotless after their match against the Netherlands. What is life? This is so wholesome. They're loving Texas, by the way.
good
When
culture.
asked what Texas was like, here's
Wolfie,
what they
thanks
had
so much
to
for the
say.
prime. Thank
Where are
you.
you guys from? Where's everyone from?
Japan!
What do you think of America, of Texas?
Texas is good. Everything is big.
Texas is good. Everything is big.
True.
Literally, was it not a few weeks ago that we just did a whole episode of the show about how Japanese Twitter is like obsessed with America, but specifically American country, Western, Southern culture?
yup.
There's like cowboy giddy up bars.
That's what my outfit is, guys. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Westaboo. Old Japan outfit.
In Japan dedicated to this, so the vibes must be insane right now. Nothing, by the way, exemplifies that more than this Japanese tourist who came to Dallas for
The
the World
peak
Cup
outfit
riding.
leaf, yeah. It's like a combination of like it's like a east and west, so it's got like the hakama pants, like, but it's got the boots, right? So it's got boots, right? And then it's got the hakama pants, which is like Eastern, obviously. And then the obi, and then the, you know, the top, and then it's got a shirt, a buttoned-up shirt on the inside with a little bow tie, and then a little cowboy hat. So it's kind of like a little bit of both at the same time. Karen Vegetable, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 1,000. Here's a few bits for your Japanese brothers and sisters for being so based. Thank you, and thank you Wolfie's Gaming for the 5 gift subs as well. Thank you so much. And Blazed Slowboy for the Prime. Still haven't forgotten about Pearl Harbor. You know, I think it's already paid in full with the 2 sons. You know, I'd say
Very
it's,
first
it's
ever
paid in full.
mechanical bull. This screams America. Like, nothing could be more American than this.
I've never tried one of those. Is it actually that hard?
My gosh. I even spotted a clip posted to TikTok of a parking lot that used to be right around the corner from where I lived in Phoenix with a bunch of stores with Brits marveling at the store options for Americans.
The container store.
It's just containers.
Just containers, what, to contain stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
We haven't got one of those in England.
No, we haven't.
A container store.
Yeah. What if you need things contained?
Mattress. Or a medium mattress. I'm not sure.
Only firm. What about that
Mattress
one?
firm.
Patio.
Patio furniture. Do you think they sell patio furniture? Or patio?
I have a new appreciation for the Container Store, and that's saying something as a mom who's already obsessed with the Container Store. I haven't been in
I've
way
never
too
been
long.
there.
Weekend plans. And on the note of Mattress Firm, I'm still not entirely convinced that these aren't money laundering schemes, frankly. Like, who actually buys a mattress at a mattress store? Not me. I'll tell you that much. I used to just order one from Amazon thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna save some
You
money.
like the
and it
Container
was
Store?
not a good
I've
decision.
never been
Do
there,
not do what
but
I
I don't
did,
really go to
okay?
stores
About a
that
year ago,
often,
my
to be
family and I
honest.
made the switch to a Helix mattress, and I will never look back. I know it's a big investment, but the best sleep you can possibly have every night is the best investment you could give yourself, as, let's face it, we're all getting a little older and pushing 30 instead of 21. As a mom especially, I run super hot at night, if you know. You know, and now I don't have to worry about that thanks to their cooling technology. And I've even switched my daughter to a Helix mattress since we moved her out of her crib onto a floor bed. Our baby hated the crib. Send sleep advice, frankly. Helix actually has 20 different options that you can pick from, and you take a very easy sleep quiz on their website in just a few seconds. They can match you with the choice that fits you the best. They will ship it free straight to your door, and they offer a 120-night sleep trial so that you can make sure that it's the right fit for you. Right now, if you go to helixsleep.com/Isabel, you can get 20% off site-wide, 25% off of their Luxe mattresses, and 30% off of their Elite mattresses. That's helixsleep.com/Isabel. Of course, nothing could be more of an American experience than visiting Costco for the first time. I already call Costco capitalist
They
heaven.
have Costco though in other countries. Japan has Costco.
Like, it actually feels like you've had an out-of-body heavenly experience when you go in there. And I thought they had Costco abroad. I've seen Costco in Japan, but I don't think they have Costco everywhere. I've also seen Costco in France, but I guess it's not all over Europe yet, anyway. Okay, producer Just says, the UK has 29 Costcos. Did not realize that. I've been to the UK many times. I've never noticed that. UK, Spain, France. Iceland has a Costco? Wow. Well, I'm guessing this person may be in town from the Netherlands. I don't know, but watch this.
This is probably the best store I've ever been to.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. BT Cyberland, thank you so much for thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Thank you for the 1,000. I feel that sigh with everything in my being and know exactly what it means. Also, so Costco is great, but have you seen Heb? Have you seen HEB?
This for $9.
Look at these. These are nice. Should I?
Good price. This is like Boston breakfast. They got
Thank you for
Boston
Bar.
breakfast
Thank
ready.
you. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Like Asian.
Yeah, HEB is like the fucking best, dude. Like the meat department there is just so peak. Everything about HEB is peak. You know how like when they have a store brand? Actually, Costco does this too. You know how like there's like a store brand and usually the store brand is like ass? The HEB store brand is really good, and so is Costco. The Kirkland signature and the HEB one, they're both like amazing store brands. Like in fact, a lot of the times I trust the store brand more if it's like Kirkland or if it's HEB. I'll just get it like the store brand straight up. Ritson, thank you so much. Thank you for the sub.
Oh, the free samples. Yes.
A whole chicken for $5.
Yeah, a whole chicken for $5. That's right. Welcome to America.
The things you take for granted, but this is probably the best store he's ever been to. But let me say this. Nothing remotely comes close to the elite vibes that the Scots have brought from Scotland to New England to watch Scotland play in Boston. I love Scotland. I have a huge affinity for
Thank you,
Scotland. You guys know I go
Rosebud.
like once a year because I have
Thank you for the sub. Thank you, Ray, as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, you guys. Thank you.
extended family that's part-time living there now. And it's hilarious to me that I
Ray
go to Scotland for
27,
the
thank you.
architecture, for the history, for the vibes, for the people. The people are the best. And they are saying all of the same things about Boston, which really makes you appreciate that the grass is always greener on the other side.
So I've arrived in New York as we make our way up towards Boston for Scotland.
Dude, I love their accent. It's so good.
First game. Look at the size of this cement mixer. Check out the state of that. But bad news, folks. United Airlines lost my luggage. Luckily, I kept the important stuff like my Scotland shirts and my kilt in my hand luggage because I knew this could happen, right? I've had to make an emergency pit stop over at the gas station across the street, toothbrushes and deodorant and all that kind of stuff. Next thing, if you've not arrived in America yet for the World Cup, let me tell you, it is absolutely...
How long is the World Cup? It's like a big tournament, right? It's like a... I mean, obviously it's a world tournament. So it must be pretty fucking long. It's a month? Holy shit. But it's like only... It's like every... Was it every 4 years or some shit, right? It's like a long-ass time, like, for the World Cup, right? Yeah.
Scorching.
Look at the size of that cement mixer.
So
It's
like
just-
every player can only play like once. Actually, no, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Like they can, as long as they're still good, they can play like as much as they want, right?
just a normal
Yeah.
cement mixer in America. Fun
But like
story
you really only have one World Cup at peak.
for you. Actually, in high school, we used to have to drive like 30 minutes away down the hill. We lived up the mountain. We had to drive down the mountain into Denver for our high school. And we had a big carpool in our town because not all of us could drive yet. You start high school before you can drive. And we had a family friend that moved here from the United Kingdom. They actually had 2 kids, but one was about my age, their son, and we were in the carpool together.
How
And the
are we
very first
doing,
time
guys?
they
How's
ever-
America doing in the World Cup? We don't really like yeah, like soccer's not like the biggest thing like here. I mean I guess it is depending where you live, but it's mostly football and baseball. We're fucking crushing it. That's what I like to hear.
Who the fuck
Who
is
did we
Leaflit?
play? We beat Paraguay and Australia.
We
Nice.
came to our carpool, we drove a Yukon XL. My mom was never a minivan mom. She was always a suburban or Yukon mom. And their dad dropped off his son to join the carpool. And he's from the UK and he works in cars. They own car dealerships in the UK. And he opens the door to the car and he pokes his head in and he goes, "My God, this thing is massive." American exceptionalism, baby. What can I say? The Scots have transformed the vibes of New England, waking up at 6:30 in the morning at their Airbnbs in their kilts to play bagpipes outside on the front lawn. Elite. I wish I lived across the street from this so bad.
That's fun.
No notes. Perfect. No notes. Going to as many outdoor eating opportunities as humanly possible.
Dude, the world, honestly, the World Cup's kind of cool, actually. It's like this big, like, everybody's, like, celebrating and stuff. It's kind of cool. I dig it. I dig the culture of it, you know?
What movie is that? That's not a skirt, it's a kilt. Oh, it's the Grinch, isn't it? Sicko.
It's not a dress, it's a kilt! Sicko!
And of course, embracing some American culture
You
and
watched almost all of
assimilating
it,
a whole lot
Khalil?
faster than the Somalians in Minneapolis ever have after being here for a decade of their lives, belting the unofficial national anthem for the United States, John Denver's Take Me Home Country Roads.
To the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Does it make you feel like an eagle is flying out of your chest? I don't know what's wrong with you, actually. But to sum it all up perfectly is this video posted by Americans 20 hours ago about how young Americans are encouraged to feel about our own country.
What do you think about people who are not American but also hate America?
That's valid. I mean, we all hate America. America does stuff to other.
See what I mean? It's all so fucking tiring. It's always these college people. It's always these freaking freaks. Every single time. These freaks getting into power and then fucking everything up, like no matter what they do, like a goddamn virus. Everything they touch turns to fucking shit. Everything they touch turns to shit.
Countries all the time. I mean, if Americans hate America, I don't see why other people can't hate America.
Oh my god, I like so hate America. Like America's like the fucking worst. Like you know, like I would have preferred if I lived in like Africa or something.
Do we though? Do
Get
we
the
all
fuck
hate
out
America?
then!
Because I think most of this is
Leave!
actually self-hatred as a result of disgusting political indoctrination fueled through every pillar of culture imaginable to young Americans to convince you to hate your own society, from school, from the media, from entertainment, from flawed history textbooks. And nothing could be a more powerful example of that than every European coming here for the World Cup realizing they were lied to about America, and it's actually pretty freaking great. I don't know, maybe it's me, hot take.
Okay, guys, do you guys think that it would be worth it? Okay, hear me out. For every one of these college age people that hates America so much, would you trade them 1 for 1 with people from Mexico that want to come here to live a good life? What do you think? And like, I get it that it's not, but do you think it would be worth it? Right? You think it'd be worth it? No, not worth it. Worth good deal. I mean, we could get people from Taiwan too if you want. Yeah, what about okay? What about if I said Taiwan? Does that change it if I said Taiwan? Like, would you take it from Taiwan, or like say it was okay? Okay, let's filter it a bit. Okay, so it's immigrants from Mexico, but they're chill. They're like, you know, we're in line. We're not illegal. We've just been waiting in line to like get our chance to get in. And like, listen, like, you know, we've been working hard. We got a lot of money. You know, we did our best to become like educated. Like, we're learning English. How about those people? Would you trade those people for the college people? And like, we do an exchange program, right? Like, what 1 for 1? Like, you know, you lose citizenship for like these college people. You never come back, and then we trade them. And then we tell them like, okay, listen, oh my God, you like immigrants so much and you care so much about poor immigrant families. Well, how about this? Well, do I have a deal for you? You hate America, you leave, and we give your spot to someone else. How can you say no? Yeah, good news. Good news.
For every one of those people, for a Scotsman in a kilt screaming John Denver.
So it's like either a, you know, hardworking people that we can verify have learned English, they learned English, and like they're not illegal, like they waited their turn, and they did all their paperwork like properly, or big booty Latinas. We could like pick, but we could have like either, right? And then we trade it for the people from the universities, you know?
I will make that trade deal every day over. More of this content on the internet, please, in the era of blackpilling. I need more America Hope Corps, more A250 experienced by foreigners core. We've seen them do Taco Bell, Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Buc-ee's, Costco, Bass Pro Shops. Where should the European tourists go if they haven't already been to experience the real America? Drop it in the comments.
The real America? Man, I mean, there's a lot of places. The thing about America, and this is the thing that Europeans like don't really get, but like, I feel like lately now they're kind of getting it. But I was hearing news that people think. Did you hear this? Like some people from Europe that come here, they thought that you could drive from Disneyland to Disney World in one day. It's like, no, you don't understand. That's really fucking far. All right, like it's really fucking far. You don't understand, right? But anyway, so like the point is that you don't really realize how big America is, right? And the thing with that is, so many places in America might as well be different countries in terms of like the local cultural customs are very, very different. Like Texas is very different from like even in like food. Like Texas to Louisiana is gonna be different. California, Arizona, Montana, Idaho, Alaska, Hawaii, New York, Florida. It's also drastically different. Like the kind of things that you're gonna have there. It's very regional. Every state has kind of its own identity, except for like I guess the smaller ones that are a little bit more like a little bit more mixed and stuff. But like Texas is very different. Even like even in terms of like Houston versus Austin versus Dallas, it's very, very different. It's why everyone hates California. Okay, here's like kind of a hot take, but everyone knows this is true. California is not that bad if you get out of like the main areas. Like if you go north, like you just keep going north in California, it's pretty nice up there, like up in the north. It's pretty sweet there. Yeah, it's really only like San Francisco that's ass. Like, San Francisco, Oakland, ass. Los Angeles, ass. A lot of like these kind of bigger places are ass. If you go like to the countryside, like honestly, like if you go like kind of like wine country, or you go like gold rush country, like those kind of areas, it's not as bad. Or the coastal, like North Coastal California, it's not bad. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's really San Diego's okay too. Yeah, San Diego's not as bad as it could be. It's really LA, San Francisco. It's like those two places are like literally the worst. It's like you just need to like not go anywhere near those places, and you're probably gonna have a better experience. Yeah, I mean, Oakland is right next to San Francisco. So, I mean, like, what I mean is, like, you gotta get, like, at least a couple hours away from, like, San Francisco or Los Angeles. And it'll be a lot better. You'll have a better experience. You'll be able to actually see some cultural stuff. Like, again, like, if you go to, like, wine country, you go north of that, you go, like, the coastal, like, Monterey, like, all of these areas, you'll see a lot better stuff. than you will if you stay like in LA. Now that being said, like the food is good in like San Francisco and like Los Angeles. If you're looking for a culinary experience, they've got a lot of like the good food there, but you'll also get your car broken into. So it's kind of an up to you thing. You know what I mean? Like, do you want the chance of you know, getting shit thrown at you, or you know, getting carjacked or something like that? Then sure, go to San Francisco. You will experience some good food with that, you know. So you know, at least you'll get a good dinner before you get fucking robbed, you know. So like, California sucks dick. No, justify it. You have to justify it, unlike Texas or Florida. Yeah, I mean, Texas is just great. I mean, obviously Texas still has issues in like the inner cities. Like, dude, the basic formula is if it's a big city, it's probably ass. That's actually it. If you just avoid like the really big cities, you're probably fine. Austin, California, yeah, you know what, true, but like even then Austin isn't as bad. Like Austin isn't anywhere near as bad as like as like San Francisco, LA. Not even close. It's still, I mean, it's not great, but it's not as bad. Like, you don't understand how fucked San Francisco is. Like San Francisco and LA, like you really don't know until you go there. Like I literally took fucking videos of it because like people didn't believe me when I said like that LA is a fucking shithole. People don't believe me. Like, I went there last time because like I had to go meet up with my grandma's friend, and dude, it is so bad. Like you go down there, there's just freaking homeless people, tents everywhere. There's people with their ACAB signs and shit. I was literally at the spot. Do you guys remember? Was it last year or something? Like, I don't know. Like, there was like that big fucking protest in LA. Like, LA was like locked down for like a week. And like freaking Hassan was there and everything. Yeah. Like, I was there. I was literally there. San Fran should be melted down into scrap, the whole thing. True. LA became horrible after COVID. No, LA's been getting bad for like a while. Like, I remember, like, honestly, I remember going to LA and going to, like, Japantown, and it was like, okay. You know, and I remember San Francisco being okay. I remember going to San Francisco, like, with my dad, and it was great. It's not even close to the same anymore. It just smells like piss everywhere, dude. Literally smells like fucking piss. Like, when you walk around, you'll see, like, okay. Let me tell you, last time I went to San Francisco, this is a true story. Last time I went to San Francisco, it smelled like piss everywhere, and a dude was like on the ground spasming from the drugs he took. And then another guy like was shitting his pants like in the middle of the sidewalk. And like he started taking a shit with like his pants on. And like the only way you could tell is because like it wasn't really pants, it was like underwear. Like he was wearing underwear, and you just saw like the shit like yeah, you just saw it like piling up in his fucking pants. Like, it's so bad. Yeah, well, last time I went, yeah, there was a dude fighting with a sign. Like, literally, like, dudes fighting with a sign. So this is in one trip, by the way. Like, so I went to California like a little bit ago. I don't remember. When was that? Was that like last year? This year? I don't remember. It was like recent. But a guy got into a fight with a sign, and then when I was in San Diego, some crazy dude just started walking up to us. And like I didn't want anything to do with it because I didn't have a gun. So I was like, mommy, like, just back away from this guy, and then like let's kite him, right? So we just fucking kited his ass like a trash mob until like he just like fucked off, basically.